group with Arts for All Wisconsin, an organization supporting people with disabilities, joined the UW Marching Band to perform at Badger Bash. It was really neat. The group is made up of dancers aged 10 to 19 who took the stage for what is known as Very Special Arts Day. The UW Marching Band has partnered with this organization before. From 1988 to 2018, the groups are excited to be working with each other once again.
Sheer joy. Joy and pride. This is such a great opportunity for people who are often in the shadows, people who often just don't have an opportunity to perform in recitals and competitions, to come out and celebrate with their communities.
Arts for All has something for everyone with choirs, dance groups, visual art, and more. Check them out. Well, members